So some of you guys want to work out, but you don't know exactly where to start. And this is the video that's going to help you do that. But before I do that, I told you guys a couple videos ago that I was going to get some JJK stuff for the JJK display. So let me go ahead and show you. Since I'm in my word, I keep my word. So I did get a whole lot more volumes. I got volumes, I think, 0 through 29 right now. I've actually got 20 coming. I think it's tomorrow, actually. Yeah, 20 is going to be the Sendai Kalani fight. Great fight. That's with Utah and 2 other people. Apparently it's like a 3-way domain expansion. But getting back to the video, if you really want to know how to start working out, it's not that difficult. And if you need to understand how, like, if you're in the gym for a little bit, you don't know exactly where you're at, yeah, this is the video for you. And a couple days ago, I put up a poll on my Instagram, my Snapchat, talking about, would you guys like more faith-based content or more talk videos, or would you like me to go back to my lifting content? And it was a bit of a mix, a bit of both. On Instagram, it was more faith-based. On Snapchat, it was more lifting-based. So what I was gonna do is I'll talk a little bit about faith, but I'll also talk about some lifting stuff too. And while I'm in the middle of a cut right now, I'll give you guys some updates by the time we get to summer, and I'm looking really good. More like Cool for the Summer, or like Judas, like Lady Gaga. So starting out, you want to work out, where you want to start. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna get a pretty good program. You don't really have to look very far. The internet's very vast. I'd say start out with somebody like Greg Doucette, maybe Jeff Nippert or somebody like that. It's very easy to look up a split. You don't really need to do much. You just need to pick with the workouts that are going to hit the muscles that you want to hit. Well, effectively, you're going to want to hit compound movements. You want to hit bench press. You're going to want to hit maybe deadlifts and squats. Those are your 3 big compound movements. And definitely you want to hit maybe like lat pull downs for back, or back rows for back also. What you're going to want to understand is it gets very complicated once you figure out how many movements and how many machines there are, but you don't need to overcomplicate it, because there is only a certain amount of muscles. Basically, your chest is divided into an upper, middle, and a bottom. So what you're going to want to do to hit upper chest is obviously incline bench press, and then middle chest, you're going to want to do like chest flies, regular bench press, or lower chest, which you don't really need to hit much, but it's something that you might want to hit. It's something called like decline push-ups, or you want to hit like decline bench press. And there's a whole bunch of different muscle groups also. Other than that, this is just like one of the many examples of like what a muscle is. Say your back is divided into your lats, divided into your upper back, your lower back, and your traps and your rear delts. So if you really want to do this, just look up some research, say, hey, I want to hit such and such. I want to hit every single muscle group that I possibly can without letting anything fall behind. It's very easy. And people think that you just have to kind of work out in order to gain muscle. That's not true. You also have to eat your protein. And if you are a skinny guy, I recommend going on a like lean bulk or clean eating. I don't ever recommend going on a dirty bulk, because I've done that and it has kind of screwed me over before, because that's when I did turn skinny fat after eating 20-piece chicken nuggets from McDonald's every single day. And I discovered that is not something that is sustainable for muscle growth. So if you really want to stick to muscle growth, I say stick to like chicken, rice, potatoes, steak, anything that you can get that's basically like a clean source of food. You obviously want to hit those. I mean, if you really want to like veer into like fast food and all that, try like Chipotle, try Kava, try some of those places that are probably better for you. If you don't have any of those places around, I probably wouldn't even bother with fast food. I just recommend going to a market or a Walmart or something, trying to get the best foods for you depending on how much you're willing to spend. So for that diet, just obviously hit your protein. You want to have enough carbs to sustain your workouts. So I'm assuming if you're just starting out, you might want to, depending on if you're like skinny. If you're skinny, you obviously need, well, skinny or fat, you obviously need carbs for energy. That's glucose. Glucose is energy. It gets converted, well, carbs get converted into glucose, and that's energy for your body. So what you're going to want to do is take those carbs before your workout or after your workout to replenish your glycogen stores. And you want to have enough fats to regulate your body's hormones, such as like your testosterone or whatnot. So you're going to want to like here's the whole thing. You can go online, you can look up, say, hey, how much do I weigh? How tall am I? How often do I work out? It's something called a calorie calculator. It's going to find your maintenance calories. That is how much you're going to need a day to maintain your current body weight. And what you're going to want to do is hop into maybe like a 250-pound surplus in order to bulk and gain that muscle while not gaining so much fat. And if you gain if you stick to like a 250 calorie surplus, you're going to gain that weight over time over the next couple months, and you're going to gain a lot more muscle versus you doing like a 500 to 1,750 like calorie surplus, where you're going to gain a whole lot more fat quicker. You're going to gain weight quicker, but you're going to risk gaining more fat than you will muscle. And definitely, if you're like on the bigger side of the spectrum, you might want to cut down weight first and get to where you're more of a lean state or a lower body fat before you want to go ahead and bulk up and gain more muscle. Because when you're that big of a like body fat percentage, if you want to pack on more size, I would recommend obviously dropping weight, because it is a whole lot more harder to burn the fat off after if you do a bulk while you are still at that size. And you obviously, this is something that I neglected for a while. I neglected cardio. I recommend doing maybe 5 times a week. I say maybe do like 5 30-minute cycling sessions or like incline cardio sessions whenever you're going through this, so that you keep your heart healthy, and it's also a good fat burning exercise also. So that's basically the gist. Well, not necessarily the gist of it. I say also form is a great thing. You don't want to ego lift. You want to obviously focus on form. And if you want to look up form, obviously the internet is a vast place. You can go on TikTok, you can go on YouTube, Instagram Reels, and you can look up, say, hey, what is barbell bench press form? And then you go on there. Well, obviously barbell bench press form is you roll your shoulders back, you do your arms at a 45-degree angle, and you press up like such. And that's just one of the many workouts that you can obviously do. And working out is such a great thing, and I wish that if you guys are looking forward to doing that you would obviously hop on that. And I feel like you'd enjoy it too. You get to reap the results of looking good, and it also makes you feel a whole lot better. And don't just do it for the girls, do it for your body, because your body's a temple for the Lord, and you obviously want to take care of that temple daily. So yeah, that's also another thing. If you want to man, I'm not editing this, by the way, just bear with me. If you want to have it like the easiest, take it day by day. You don't need to worry about like going like next week, whatever. Say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna worry about this many calories like next week. Worry about your day to day, and worry about how much you're eating on that certain day. And I recommend getting a calorie tracking app such as MyFitnessPal. That's the most popular one, it's the most free ones. I wouldn't bother with any of the AI ones that's, oh my goodness, that you can take a picture of and scan that. I wouldn't bother with that because it's basically inaccurate. I would weigh your food, or at least look online where you can get like calories, protein, and such for the foods that you're eating. So yeah, if you're young, like teenagers, oh my gosh, why am I burping so much? If you're like young and a teenager, just ask your parents. I'm pretty sure they're like quick to help you, because you obviously, I mean, this is something good. They'll probably love you. They'll probably love you for it, honestly. Like, I know my parents were definitely a whole lot receptive to me wanting to do a whole lot better with this like fitness stuff. So, yeah. And basically that's about it for the video, man. If you want any more information on this stuff, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and like the video for anything furthermore. So just yeah, stay true to the person that God has made you to be. So, yeah, see you guys later. Bye.